So today is test day and I have two wedges here. I have a brand new 56 degree Callaway wedge and I have a used, probably quite an old used 56 degree tailor-made wedge that I've borrowed out of somebody's, one of the members' golf bags today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some testing, get some dry data indoors, so we're going to hit some shots on the GC2 machine. What I want to see is what the spin numbers are doing with each of these wedges. So we're going to hit 5 balls with each. We're going to be using the Callaway Chrome soft ball today, just to get some consistency with the shots. And then we're going to go on the golf course and have a little look at what they're doing when they react on the green. So what is the ball doing when it lands on the green? And is there a big difference? You know, is this just a marketing tool by these companies that want to get us to sell more wedges, or is a new wedge going to help your game? Let's have a little look. Here we have the data from the indoor studio. So this is me hitting the new wedge and then the old wedge. I'm trying to hit it, I'm doing a 3/4 golf swing. So this is my kind of 75 to 80 yard shot. If we look at the numbers, we can see that the ball speed from both clubs, the new and the old, are approximately the same. So my ball speed with my new wedge is an average of 66.9, and with the old wedge is 66. So I would say that's pretty good on an average side of things. You'll also see over this side that my carry distances are approximately the same as well. So running through, I've got an average of 74 yard carry with the new 56. And a 73 yard carry on average with the old 56. Peak heights approximately the same, so they're going at an average of 14 to 15 yards in height. The key point here though, and what we're really looking at, is how these balls are going to react when they land on the green from this distance. And this comes down to the backspin rates that we're getting. Okay, so as you can see from the new wedge, my average is 8,692 revs, so RPMs, and then with the older wedge you can see that it's dropped by just over 1,000 revs down to 7,587. So that's a significant difference there. For me to certainly say that there is an improvement by going to a new wedge. However, what I'm more interested in is to see exactly what that golf ball does when it lands on the green. So let's get out onto the golf course and take a look at how that golf ball is reacting when. Okay, so we're here on the first hole at Torquay Golf Club. I'm about 100 yards out, and I'm going to be playing the old wedge first. So that's going to be with the Chrome Soft, Callaway Chrome Soft, but the True Viz red and white. And then the second 3 balls I'm going to hit in is going to be with the new wedge, and it's going to be with the Chrome Soft, the yellow and black True Viz ball. So I just want to see how these balls react when they land on the green. The green's a little bit wet because we've had quite a bit of rain in the last couple of days, but it'd be really interested to see how those numbers compare to what we're actually seeing on the golf course. So let's have a little look. you must repair your divots. But don't forget your pitch marks. Well, we've just finished testing, and you know, seeing from the flight, I didn't see a great deal in it. I think looking back on the footage, because I couldn't quite see 100% from there, but looking back on the footage, I can definitely see that the newer club seemed to spin just that fraction more. The older club seemed to, even though I did get one that really spun quite well with that older club, it might have been a strike, I might have called it slightly thinnish maybe, which created a bit more spin on it, but definitely the older one was kind of dropping and stopping quickly, but the newer one was definitely jumping forward and then wanting to rip back on me a little bit. So didn't see a great deal, but I definitely think that I would want to just make sure I've got that little bit more bite out of that new club. Just finished editing the video, and just looking at the video again and looking at the way in which the golf balls reacted on the green, I now can see that definitely the newer wedge was wanting to zip back a little bit more than the older wedge. I think the older wedge did well, and I think that it sort of, when it landed, it stopped. We certainly got one to sort of zip back, but I definitely saw the reaction of the newer wedge was definitely wanting to draw back that a little bit more. So those spin rates that we saw on the dry testing, I think were actually quite noticeable in the actual footage. At the end of the day, this is the scoring zone. We're inside 100 yards. You need to make sure you've got the right wedge suited for your game. I'm not saying go out there and buy a new wedge. What I'm saying to you is definitely go to your local pros, come to me, whatever you need to do, and definitely have a little look at getting those wedges tested. Make sure you're still getting the right amount of spin from your wedge to make sure that it's doing the right thing for you, it's scoring for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you've got any questions on, you can get in touch with me via Twitter, via Facebook, or via the email, or even pop into the Pro Shop and come and see us. Look forward to seeing you soon.